What's going on, guys? Lildogdog here, and today I'm bringing you episode 1 of my Hardcore Ironman series. With the mining and smithing rework coming out, I wanted to make a new Hardcore Ironman series, and this time around I decided that I was going to stream it live. So this is going to be a highlights video of what happened in my first day of live streaming my Hardcore Ironman. It's got a cheesy title. We're just going to roll with it. I let stream name my character, Little Cat Dog. It is what it is, you know. So if you want to check out the stream, look at the link in the description below. That's twitch.tv/Lildogdog. I stream on YouTube and Twitch every now and again. This Twitch was done on YouTube, but I want to stream on Twitch more because I feel it's a better platform. We'll see what I do in the future, but just for now, go subscribe to my Twitch so you can see future streams. It's greatly appreciated. So same thing as the link in the description. You can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Lildogdog. I'm not affiliated or partnered, so I'm not asking you to subscribe or pay any money. Following is free. So if you just give me a follow, you'll get a notification when I'm streaming, and you can come watch the live streams yourself. So let's get right into the actual Hardcore Ironman content. So the first thing that I did when I got into the world is I wanted to get some food. Can't survive without it. So I went over and I caught, I think, 20-some crayfish, maybe less, maybe more. And after catching the crayfish, I got to level 3 fishing. I decided it was good enough for now. I'm going to get some sardines from doing a quest later. So let's go cook the food up. That way I at least have some until then. So I cooked my crayfish. I did really well. My chances I guess, my luck was really good. Better way to phrase it. So I cooked all the crayfish up, and I wound up getting at 5 fishing when I was done cooking the crayfish. I was pretty happy with that, and since this was the day the mining and smithing rework was released, I decided it was time to go check out the mining and smithing rework. So after doing quite a bit of mining and quite a bit of smithing, I got my mining level up to 7. I could have done better if I had known about the ore box, which is what I'm making right now. The ore box is something you can make that you can store your ores into as you're mining to save inventory space. The whole mining and smithing rework as a whole seems to be super efficient. I really like it. I like that you can store stuff at the forge, at the anvil. Smithing takes a little longer, but it's a little more interactive, so it's more fun. The mining is the AFK part. The smithing, you have to pay attention. So what I did is I wound up just smithing myself a whole set of bronze armor. Made sure that I had everything I needed. Obviously I don't have the cape, the neck, anything like that, but I decided after looking through the interface here that it's probably time to do some quests. So with 7 mining and 4 smithing, I decided to set off and start doing some quests because me being me, I enjoy quests. So I was thinking, you know, it's time to head to Lumbridge. And I figured, you know, I should probably get some of these beginner quests out of the way while the experience can still do something for me. So the first quest I wanted to complete was the Blood Pact. That is right in Lumbridge in the catacombs, right by where you would complete the ghost one. I can't think of the name. I completed in this quest, but we're gonna do the Blood Pact first. So I head over and I want to talk to Xania. It's just a low-level introduction to combat kind of quest. Very easy to complete. I'm just gonna speed through it here. I have a guide on the quest if that's what you're looking for. Not what you're gonna find here because I just zoomed through it. I got an 8 times speed. So essentially, it lets me get some free ranged, mage, and melee equipment. And the sword is actually better than the bronze sword that you get at the end, so it was actually a bit of an upgrade for me. Plus the free experience. So I realized I didn't have all the abilities in my toolbar here. It took me a second to realize. And just a shout out here, if you want to join me on stream, there was a lot of community involvement on this one. I was asking people, should I kill them? Should I let them live? It was actually a lot of fun. If you want to come out and join the stream, just make sure you click that link in the description. I'll be streaming from Twitch in the future. I got my melee bar set up and I head down, kill Reese. I actually did decide to kill him. Not a Zamorak fan myself. Kind of the evil thing. Not evil. I don't know who I align with. Once I completed the quest, I actually equipped Reese's sword because, like I said, it was an upgrade. I didn't realize. And I completed the quest with Xania after freeing Alona. That got me to level 2 in all my combat stats. It was really nice once I used that lamp. Actually dinged me, I believe, to level 4 or 5. I'm not sure. Yeah, it got me to level 4, got me some quest points, and it got me started, which is the most important thing. So after that, I decided we should get the Ghost Beak Amulet, so we did that quest. Can't think of the name of it. We're going to roll with it. So next we started the Restless Ghost. Figure, you know, that's all a lot of free prayer XP I can get just for doing a real quick, simple quest while I'm already in the area with no requirements. So I stalked to the father, accepted the quest, and I ran back and forth until I completed the quest and got that free experience. I mean, the hardest part of this quest for me as a hardcore Iron Man, low level, was killing this level 7 skeleton. It was kind of scary, actually. This was my first combat on this character, like legitimate combat. And it actually did take a while. Once the fight started, I wasn't really concerned about him killing me, but initially I was like, okay, I haven't done this quest in a long time. How long is it going to take? According to Jackass, it took a little too long because once he got to about 118 health, he just disappeared. Right about here, I never actually got the kill, but I already had the skull on me, so it didn't matter. So I just decided, let's go back and complete the quest. So giving the skull back to the Restless Ghosts, I figured the name of the quest out, by the way. That gave me 125 prayer XP and 200 XP bones. So that ended up getting me to 9 prayer. That's really good. It got my combat to level 6, I believe it was. I was pretty happy with that from one quest. That many levels from one quest, even low levels, is just, it makes it a lot easier. It gives you a head start a little bit, I feel. So I continued on my easy quest to Rod, and I decided it was time for Cook's Assistant, and somebody in chat suggested while I do Cook's Assistant that I also do Sheep Shearer. I haven't done Sheep Shearer in so long, I didn't even know what to expect. All I knew is I had to get a bunch of wool when I was a kid playing old school, and it's just a mini quest now, but it's still a really good quest for hardcore Ironman. So I went and I started Sheep Shearer because it's all in the same area, so I'm going to do Sheep Shearer and Chef's Assistant at the same time. So I agree to Fred that I'll get 20 balls of black wool for you, and then that's just free crafting experience and extra money for me. So what I did is I collected all the 20 wool, and I got the fine powder, the giant egg, and the good milk. I went and turned in Chef's Assistant first and got my cooking experience. That took me to cooking level 6, I believe, when I completed the quest. And then I went upstairs and I decided to make all my balls of black wool. I didn't get any crafting levels here, but it's just free crafting experience. Why not, right? And it's all worth it in the end for the quest because it ended up getting me some crafting levels and a bunch of money. And I didn't have much money. So I climbed down the stairs, I went back to Fred the Farmer, turned in the quest, and he gave me 2,000 gold and 3 levels worth of crafting experience, and I was not complaining about that because gold is kind of hard to get when you're a low-level Iron Man. If some of you haven't played it, it's a little difficult until you get High Elk and High Slayer. After that, I kind of looked around on the map because I didn't know what to do next. I know I wanted to do quests, but I wasn't sure what is going to give me the best value at my low level. So I was looking around on the map and I saw Swept Away. Great idea, let's go do Swept Away. That's a lot of free experience. On the way there, I got that Drainer Lodestone, so I got some quicker home teleports, and I headed up to start the quest. Went the wrong way for a second, but it's all part of the experience, you know? I talked to Maggie, started the quest, accepted it, and it was off to do some puzzles. So I got this puzzle really quick. I don't know if I remembered the solution from when I made the video forever ago or if I just actually got it and understood it. I wish I could tell you the answer if I'm just that slick or if I just remembered. I'm not sure. But that was the first step of getting the broomstick enchanted. One of 3 puzzles. I feel like I actually did pretty well on these puzzles. A lot of people have trouble for this one based on my comments from my YouTube guide on this quest. Because I think a lot of people don't realize you can purposely put pets in the wrong cages. So this one's kind of an easy thing. All you have to do is move it out and rotate them. Go get the wand while you're in Port Sarum. Take it up, and she'll enchant your broomstick. Now I got mugged coming out of the dungeon here, and I left it in because it was level 15, and I was kind of worried about it, kind of not worried about it. I was watching my health as we were fighting him because I knew I didn't have any food, but realizing halfway through the fight that we had it no problem. And I thought it was kind of exciting to be able to kill a level 15 at this low level. My health did get low, don't get me wrong, but it was doable, and I did a good job, I think. So I left it in. Dangerous fight though at whatever level I am. So after getting that part of the quest done. I went and got the port serum lodestone. You know, you need those home teleports. I thought about doing them all at once, but I'm going to be doing quests. I'm going to need to go all over. Might as well just walk once, right? So I got the next portion of the quest done. This one gave me a little bit of problem too. So you can see here I had to reset it once, and I decided to just swap labels. It's definitely possible to do this part of the puzzle in one try. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't figure it out. My mind was not all there. We were about an hour and 45 minutes into the stream at this point, or about an hour and a half, and I had just been talking the whole time, not paying attention. So eventually I got it right after removing labels and putting them back on. Here we go. I got my new, headed upstairs, and it was back to Maggie to complete the quest and get my experience. So there was some deliberation here in chat as to what I should do with the experience. A lot of people were saying that I should do herb lore. Let me know in the comments what you think, but it only would have been 10 herb lore experience or 100 constitution experience. So I made the executive decision to throw it into a mixture of prayer and constitution. I ended up with 14 constitution and 10 prayer. I only wanted the one level when I was out of goulash, and at this point I decided, you know what, we're doing a waterfall quest soon, I need more constitution. So we went and we did Myths of the White Lands. I cannot stand this quest. It took me a good half hour to do what should have taken me 10 minutes because I was too stubborn to go on the wiki. But I ended up getting 500 free experience to throw into constitution. So I eventually got through it, shouted the Yeti to sleep, I guess. Doesn't really... Oh, I made something fall on his head. That's right. So shot him asleep. Got my Yeti dung, brought it back to Explorer Jack, and he gave me my 500 experience lamp. Use that in Constitution so we can do Waterfall Quest in the next episode. And that put me at, I believe, 16 Constitution. That's all for the first episode of this Hardcore Iron Man series. Let me know in the comments if you want more. Make sure you go to my Twitch channel to follow me if you want to see these live streams live. And I'll check you out in the next one.